Well, it's a magical time of year again in the world of gaming, and that time is E3. And we're on this a little bit late, but hey, that's what happens when you get older and stuff is going on in life. And I didn't want to do this without one of my good buddies, because E3 is one of those special times of year. So, I'm dragging Vlob into this.
I would say I'd be excited like I was as a kid, as E3 used to be my Christmas, but this is Ubisoft, so I'm going to be very soft over here with my Dr. Pepper.
I gotta be brutally honest, I've got zero hopes or expectations in them at this point. The only thing I'm looking forward to seeing is Rainbow Six Extraction because I love the Outbreak event so much. And who knows if that's even going to live up to it, or if they got some hot new title cooking that might blow everything out of the water, but screw it. Let's find out.
Let's look at a 40th game that's an open world game where you got to collect 1,000 things out in the wild, and it's a big world, bigger than Skyrim.
I think you just predicted 75% of their games are about to show.
Look at this, we got our dancing game back. It's now an open world game.
Why? Alright. Don't disappoint, Ubisoft. Let us have some faith in you again.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Ubisoft Forward. I'm Neela.
And I'm Yusuf. We're so thrilled to be back hosting Ubisoft Forward. Over the next hour, we'll be your guides to all the latest news and exciting announcements coming from Ubisoft.
We've got so much in store for you today, including deeper looks at Far Cry 6, Riders Republic, and Rainbow Six, plus a few other surprises you'll find out about soon enough.
I'm curious about more on Far
I'm
Cry
excited.
6.
We're filming this together. We got this gorgeous.
I've heard a lot of people saying that the character models are looking bad compared to the environment. I'm curious to see how it actually looks.
So let's get right into it.
The Rainbow Six
Huh.
operators are facing
That's the
off
first time
against
I've heard
an
anything
evolving
about
and
that.
deadly threat. You'll no doubt have
Oh,
noticed that the
are they
alien parasite has
starting
spread
with
to new areas.
Extraction right
It's
away?
time to suit up and step into the containment zone.
It's weird to hear them saying
At Rainbow Six
alien
Extraction.
parasite, just because back when they had the Outbreak event, I guess, even though they made it clear, it didn't feel clear. That's what it was. Okay, so we got Cabana, I guess.
Got a hoodie, she's immediately cool.
Doc and Finka and Ash.
Ah, Ash, yes. Now it's a complete team.
Yeah, no hitbox having lady.
So we did too.
One of our own is MIA. I need an
Oh.
extraction team now.
Got Pulse, Doc,
If there's a way to stop them,
Collie?
you will find it.
Oh, dang.
But I know you
Oh.
will find me first.
Oh, guys, is it Mass Effect 2?
Okay, the plan.
Wait, who was that?
Secure our exit. I'll take out the nests.
And I'll find Ivana.
Oh, it's Lion.
Have your signal. Let's go.
You were
I
made
feel like this is a little underrated, but all the operators having their own voices and everything is so distinct and so iconic to me.
Yeah. They can shoot? What?
Stand back!
This isn't your average Outbreak. This is Advanced Outbreak.
I don't think I remember them doing this in Outbreak. Oh yeah, they look a lot different now. Dang.
Let's move out.
Ooh.
I feel like you two should have more protection on.
Clock's ticking.
You know, no exposed flesh.
I found her. Ivana, hold on.
Oh, okay. So that's her. What?
I've got company.
So these aren't turned people anymore. They're just goo.
Countermeasures.
Huh.
Make for the exit.
Interesting.
It looks like a Predator without... That's just been smoothed down.
I like the way it's moving though. That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah. Oh. Ella.
Not so fast.
Man, they're slowing down the action so much. You think it'd be like the Resident Evil movies?
Yeah. Oh, incendiary.
Blow the door. Cover me.
Hey.
Wait, who are you on? Oh, that's Lion without any gear on?
Team, it's Ash. We're not done yet.
Okay, I never expected you to look like that, dude. Destruction, Ubisoft original.
Okay, so it was just nothing more than like a, you know, graphic fidelity of like showing how nice the game looks. So no gameplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's the gameplay?
Oh.
Okay, cool. All right, awesome. I'm getting what I wanted.
Resident community,
Hello,
we're
Richard.
coming to you from North Carolina. We're thrilled to be back to give you an introduction to Rainbow Six
I
Extraction.
don't know how to feel about that. Looks like it deviated a lot
Today
from
in
the
Montreal,
Operation
I have Bruno
Chimera.
Milan, our lead technical director, and Alicia Fortier, game designer, to help walk us through. Alicia, what can we tell our players about Extraction?
Extraction is a 1 to 3 player co-op experience.
3 is so weird.
1 to 3?
Since there's going to be
Yeah.
1 to
so many
3.
favorite Rainbow
That
Six
is
players,
weird. You're right.
It's going to be completely different.
I mean,
This
that's
time, you're not fighting
perfect
against
for
each other. You're coming
our
together
little
to
gang
face
with Red
an
Shirt, but
unprecedented, evolving
still kind of
alien
bizarre.
threat. Some of the operators' abilities, gadgets, and tech
Hold up,
shift
hold up.
alien threat.
Is this who all's available? Habana, Ella, Lion, Rook, Fuse, Pulse, Finka, Sledge. Jaeger, you were looking really different. Tachanka,
He already turned.
Doc, Alibi, Vigil, Twitch, or
Al.
IQ? IQ.
Oh, IQ part makes sense.
Yeah, I can't tell. Mute? No, it looks like a smoke.
With the way it... Oh, smoke, yeah.
Okay, Gridlock, Capitao, and Nomad.
Operators' abilities,
Alright,
gadgets,
so it's...
What the fuck?
should feel
No
familiar to some
Capcan?
players.
Fuck this game.
This time, as you progress through the game, you'll unlock new
Wait, wasn't he in
ability
Outbreak?
pathways and a whole new arsenal specifically designed to take on this new threat.
I thought he was
So
in
the operators
Outbreak.
we just saw in that trailer are very familiar.
I don't know, man.
But what happened to Hibana?
She got captured. In Extraction, you're always putting it all on the line. If you or a teammate falls during an incursion, you're gonna go missing in action. You can't play MIA operators until they're safely recovered. You and your squad are gonna have to come back together
Is
to get
Capcan
back in there and get
Can we
back
recover
out.
Capcan? Because who can but Capcan?
You go in the containment zone, you risk losing all your progress
Right.
and upgrades. So stay on your toes.
This sounds
and
kind of
wait
like an
every
Escape
move
from
you make.
Tarkov thing, just from how they're
Balancing
putting
the
it.
risk and reward scenario is going to be tough.
Huh.
I don't know how to feel about
Can you tell
that.
us a little bit more about the
Or
alien
kind of
threat?
like what they were talking about
What
with
is
Watch
it?
Dogs Legion.
Who are they? And where do they come
Or
from?
like when if the player dies, like that's it, you'll never see that same player again.
Well, I mean, they said that they go MIA and you'll have to rescue them back.
But a lot have changed
Okay.
since. The parasite has spread to 3 new regions, emerging in several containment zones within New York, San Francisco, and Alaska. This is what we know so far. Within the containment zones, the alien ecosystem is in a continual evolution, as incubation nests and their sprawling tissue spawn procedurally, taking over different areas of the map and reaction to the player presence.
The
I like your
parasite is
accent.
spreading.
That is a
All
very
Yeah.
thick French accent.
But it didn't look too happy
I like
with
it.
the operators disturbing their new home. What are we facing off against?
Well, the black goo-like sprawl is probably the first thing you will take on. It spreads to the map once your presence
Gross.
is detected, slowing progress and helping the Arkeens. Some of the other threats you may have seen in the trailer are the long-range spiker, the
Yeah,
explosive
that's
breachers,
new.
the shape-shifting tormentors, and the apex. There's a lot more species of arcanes and mutations that have been observed. More to come on that very soon.
Thank you both so much for joining me.
Okay, but where's
I'm
the
really
gameplay?
excited to dig into more of the details.
Show it to me.
We still have crossplay to talk about.
Oh.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, crossplay,
Extraction
good.
will be
Okay, I was actually worried about that.
of the platform. And for our
I'm happy
Rainbow
about
Six
that.
Siege community, we have exclusive unlocks.
Wait, did he just confirm full crossplay?
Okay. You've been waiting.
Like
I
all
hope
platforms?
so.
Let's take an exclusive.
That'd be
first look at
nice.
Some gameplay footage.
I think he just
Here
confirmed that
is Rainbow
it's
Six Extraction.
all platforms, from what he said there.
God, I hope so.
Okay, we're gonna have to relay that to
Welcome
everyone
to Rainbow
else.
Six
Then.
Extraction, the new
That would
tactical
actually
co-op
be
shooting
so
game
cool.
for Rainbow Six
Well, again,
operators
it's still 1 to
in
3 players for this one
territory.
specifically.
Yeah. What
In
the?
today's walkthrough, we're on a
What?
mission to investigate anomalies identified at the Orpheus Research Center in Alaska. HQ will provide additional instructions.
We need new data on the parasite's underground network. It keeps evolving, adapting. Plant auto trackers on dormant nests. Don't destroy them or we'll lose the trackers.
As a squad of 3, Ella, Alibi, and Sledge will use their operator abilities to complete objectives, assist each other, and obliterate Archeans in their way.
I guess with that, I guess it sort of makes sense as to why Capcan is exactly like the better operator to use for something like this.
That's a grunt.
I
Yeah.
don't know, I
Easy
still,
for a nest to
I would still
infiltrate,
like the option.
Not so easy to eliminate in large numbers.
Converge on location.
It's kind of weird that Fuse is allowed
The enemy
though.
reacts to intrusions in their ecosystem, including operators.
Well, I mean, Fuse, you can like, you know,
So stealth tactics
go into
are-
like a window, shove like grenades and shit into a room if you know there's enemies there.
Yeah.
Place auto trackers for our react scientists.
I don't know. I
At
think
least
the
he's like,
the simultaneous thing of if he can go on the offensive like that, then let Capcan go on the defensive and lure the enemies into a trapped room.
yeah, I can believe that. But I guess it'd be a little bit more situational than like some of the other operators.
A substance that connects the whole ecosystem.
Like Doc, obviously, with him being the defender, he can at least heal your teammates and stuff. So it makes a little sense. Oh, you can move out the goo.
The squad
Were
can
those
use
special
their
bullets, or was it
react
the
light to see
light?
bioluminescent properties in Archeans and in the environment.
Randomized properties.
Okay.
The contrast helps to better identify targets.
Hey.
Nest mapping complete. A scientist just gave me the thumbs up. Good job.
Identifying Archean variants helps the team determine the best approach to take them out. Spotted a rooter. It can immobilize anyone in front of it.
For the
Sledge will
most
swing
part,
right
these
back.
are still the same infected, at least some of them. It's just they don't look like people
Get out
anymore.
there before the swarm appears. Don't push your luck.
Something like that, yeah.
Airlock, go!
That was close. Here, the team can regroup and resupply. Airlock doors will open onto
So
the
it's a
next
safe
subzone,
house.
which will be tougher than the first.
We need tissue samples from those Archies, and we need them gone. Use your react blade.
Oh.
It's right there. React blade, do your thing.
That target is finished.
One down. We're not done yet. That's your target. Don't put it to death just yet. Get that sample.
We've located a spiker. It can
Okay, so
fire
this is
armor-piercing
twist, is
projectiles. Alibi
having to
requests
stealth
a
'em.
prisma hologram.
Deploying the bait.
Okay, so I was wondering how Alibi would come into this. Just hologram works on
The
them
squad
too.
can use React tech to go further and encourage.
Like, how does IQ come into
The more
play
intel
then?
they collect, the more tech they'll have at their disposal to fight off this threat. It's all about teamwork to
Huh.
outsmart the enemy.
Barricade that spot.
Reinforcing the wall. Creating a choke point is a good idea to increase the arc mine's efficiency.
Oh yeah, if you can make choke points like that and everything, you can make it a way so that if you like just run around and just run into a place where they can trip over a mine or something. Yeah, what the fuck? Cat.
That's the way. Keep hunting.
Yeah, try to just
That's
choke
the
them through
React sensor.
one or two doorways.
Smasher incoming.
Maybe he'd be a tiny bit. Oh wait, hold on. There's a smasher. Okay, there's a way they can even fix around it. Yeah, so Capcan won't be like overpower or anything.
Alright, so that thing's still
Wow,
back.
That did it. Take out the leader. No leader for the Archies to follow.
Another objective completed. The squad can either exfil at the extraction point to bring home the latest intel, or move to the next airlock. The third subzone will be the most challenging yet. A true test of both tactical team strategy and operator reflexes.
With all the, like, anti-gravity.
Some Archeans are responding to an elite as if they're communicating. No way we'd let them mobilize against us. Hunt them down until the elite comes out of hiding.
Oh god, it looks like the Demigorgon. Oh. They ain't gonna make it.
The elite will show up any second.
Enemy located.
Well, enter.
Eyes on hostile. Operator down.
Oh, last stand mode.
We have an operator in stasis.
An operator is now MIA.
I don't know if you can hear this, but we're mounting a rescue. Hang tight.
Oh, okay, so this is what they were talking about.
So what would happen if like y'all just keep like failing over and over again, and it's like, oh, all the operators are MIA.
You heard it. A
Is
rescue
that
mission
possible?
underway.
No, it's maybe you wind up with a rookie or something then.
Oh, rookie, yeah, I guess that would make sense, wouldn't it? Hmm.
Operators, it's time to unite and
That's my
stand
only
together
guess.
against this emerging threat. Squad
Yeah.
up with friends in co-op.
Okay,
step
well,
into the containment alert.
Stay tuned for more Rainbow
it's
Six
not
instruction intel
what I
coming very
expected it to
soon.
wind up as, but
If you think
I'm
fighting aliens is
still
tough,
interested
try
enough.
learning guitar.
Well, that
The,
was a segue.
10 years ago, Rocksmith
The cross-platform
redefined
is the
music learning
biggest
by
selling
introducing
point
the
on
first
that.
console game that taught millions how to play guitar.
Oh, are
Whether
they
you're
doing something with
already an
Rocksmith?
expert or just starting out,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Rocksmith
that
has
this
an
is-
approach
yep.
that's for everyone. A fun,
Rocksmith.
I'm
interactive way
actually,
to learn guitar,
you know, this
playing
is
your
one of the
favorite
games I've
songs.
never
And
actually
in the
tried
decade
out,
since
with
its
it being
release, our
something that
community and
would
its impact have
be
only
what I
amplified.
should be into.
This year, let's
Yeah.
turn it up to 11 and
One of
see
my
what's
friends
next for Rocksmith.
got Rocksmith on the PS3, and I remember it seemed like it helped him out with playing music.
I should really get into it, but I'm just like, it's the strings. No, where's my yellow, blue, orange buttons?
Yeah, you actually hook up a real guitar to this.
It's actually really cool. I think the reason why I didn't get into it is because such a like, it's pretty heavy on the price, ain't it? Just to get like a starting guitar and shit. Never go on library.
Is this a subscription thing? It's not even an actual game, is it?
Is it? Oh, that's a different highway.
Yeah. Pretty sure. I mean, it's cool
You know
and
what?
handy.
That's interesting. And they're gonna make like a community and crap about this sort of thing? Oh, interesting.
It's
Uh,
definitely handy for people trying to learn. It's
and you could like talk to other, as in like other people who are like advanced into this, people who are like, you know, on like tech support or the likes of something like that, where it's like, hey, yeah, just put your fingers like this. There you go.
Yeah.
Here's a trick I learned. Whammy.
Double whammy.
I mean, Rocksmith's cool and all with like the guitar, but hey man, why not the drums? They need a little love too.
This honestly seems kind of weird to be showing at E3. I mean, it's a cool idea and product. I could see there being people who genuinely would be able to learn through this, and it could be a really useful tool. It's just kind of strange to me.
I mean, I'm glad there is a way for people to be like, I want to play guitar, but I'm a video gamer. They're like, perfect, here you go.
Yeah.
This is a Guitar Hero. Yeah, you're right, it is.
Touring musician. Rocksmith is what I
Basically.
wish I had when I started learning music. And that's why I'm thrilled to share the next evolution of music learning. Rocksmith Plus.
I don't know how much I can comment on this.
So it's gonna be like the Disney Plus? Oh my god, it is.
Well, I was right, it is a subscription.
Of your favorite songs.
I guess this is one way to like get a lot of money while they're like getting licensed music and shit.
It's like Spotify, but it teaches you how to play it.
Rocksmith Plus will be easier than ever now that you can use your phone as a microphone. Download the app, log in.
Is that gonna be like the best way for the use of a mic? Well, I mean, there are apps like back in like when I had like the iPhone 4, where it's like you could tune your guitar with this app for free. So I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
And we're excited to reveal Rocksmith Plus will have a huge amount of songs at launch. All songs in the library will have chord charts that'll be perfect for rhythm players who want to learn the foundation of a song, to hum and strum
Teach me how
along
to play
to.
the Doom
They'll still have
soundtrack,
the note-for-note,
and then we'll
authentic
talk.
arrangements for players that want to play songs exactly how the artists originally played them. And each week, we'll release a steady stream of new authentic arrangements.
Just let me play
to
Damn It
keep
from
growing
Blink
that
182,
portion of the
please.
library. We're also introducing the Rocksmith Workshop, a new tool that lets users create and add their own arrangements for songs we've licensed.
Oh?
Your subscription will give you access to all those songs.
Alright.
More
Alright, hold the
content
fuck
than
up,
ever
okay.
before, including genres beyond rock. We'll have pop, hip-hop, country, Latin, R&B, all sorts of metal.
I saw NSYNC. I saw that shit. Don't you brought that Rayman? Rayman.
You
I
saw that
Rayman.
too?
I saw you, Rayman.
I saw Rayman. That immediately caught my attention.
Software.
What the
Plus,
fuck?
We still have our proven practice features like adaptive difficulty and riff repeater. which
Just
let you
looking at
practice
this,
and
this
learn
all
at your
looks
own
so
pace,
foreign to
or
me.
slow down and repeat tricky
I mean,
parts
it does
until
for
you
me
master
too. I only know as much as I do with like DDR, DJ Max, Guitar Hero, Clone Hero, whatever. But I'm just like, why is there so many buttons to look at?
to an enhanced recommendation system and more robust
Yeah.
progress tracking.
Oh,
Players
God.
won't just see their growth on a single song.
Honestly, this is one of
They
the
can
things
now
where I'm like,
monitor
I want to
their
watch
progress
someone who
through
is
technique
an actual
technique
musician
across
who
the
can
board.
play guitar
And
and is
overall,
trying to play this
offer
thing on it.
better
I remember how
sound
like
that will
cringy
improve
it was
over time.
when Dragon Force was trying to play Through the Fire and Flame on
We're
Ontario
introducing
3,
a new
and the guys who were trying to play the controller were like, I don't know, it just works.
Plus's song library
Oh,
and
God.
practice tools in a
I remember Tom Morello in one of his
own your tablet.
one of the interviews on
We're
Guitar
excited
Hero was
to
like,
announce
haha,
that
you think you
can
play
learn
classic
super
guitar?
advanced
Play real guitar,
in
nerd.
Closed beta right
Oh.
after the show. Visit our
He's just
website at
flexing.
rocksmith.com to get an early look at
Now you
Rocksmith
play
Plus
this
and
game,
help us
you learn
test
guitar, and you go to Tom Morello and be like, look what I learned from a video game, nerd.
so much to
Get
the
on
music
my
fans who have
level.
enjoyed and supported
He's still
Rocksmith
gonna be like,
over
yeah,
the
but you
past
didn't make
10
Bolt on
years.
Parade, so fuck off.
Let's jam together with Rocksmith Plus for another 10.
That's how you get them.
Got him.
Register now for a chance to play the Rocksmith Plus
Oh,
beta.
jeez.
Summer's coming, and
I mean,
nothing gets thrill seekers' blood flowing
cool.
like bright sun
Well,
and
I'll
fresh
give it
snow.
that.
And Riders
Somebody's gonna
Republic
find
will give
use
them
for it
just
out
that.
there for sure.
Last year, you got a first look at
But-
our massive multiplayer outdoor sports extravaganza.
Maybe should have been
Since
its own
then, the
thing.
project's grown by just
Outdoor sports. Well, it sounds like I'm about to tune the fuck out.
Yeah, I think this is the what was it? The
Riders Republic?
yeah, this game. Weren't they like trying to write this off as Battle Royale, but for extreme sports?
Okay, fine, I'm listening.
Homie just died.
Honestly, I'm kind of looking over to all the BMX bikers. Wait, was that one like a hot dog stand?
Homie just also died.
Learn to nail those wild moves. Stay
Homie just
stylish.
went to the moon.
Share your
Yeah, I got it.
creations with the Republic. Stay on top of the latest news.
Look at the latest news.
And take up some
Oh.
ferocious multiplayer action, like Free For All or
Well,
Tricks Battle, our 6 versus
What would you choose as your ride? Would you be a wingsuit? Would you be a snowboarder? Would you be a BMX guy?
So here's how it works.
Oh, absolutely fucking snowboarding all the goddamn way. Snowboarding's rad, dude.
Yeah.
I've actually used to snowboard back in the day too. I did a little bit of training and stuff. Oh, snowboard's so cool.
Blue, you capture that
Oh, that's cool.
This is like Tony Hawk right here.
Fine, Ubisoft, you have my attention.
This is weird, but kind of cool.
I'm listening.
Oh!
First
Okay.
person?
Okay, you got my attention. Okay.
Oh, I'm just imagining the speed and the thrill of all this, but could you imagine if it allow you to play in VR?
That would be awesome.
I think
God,
someone would
I
be
would
having
be
a panic attack.
Terrified of something like this in real
Oh.
life.
Okay, fine, this is cool. You got me.
Yeah.
We've got modules that you can
Jesus. That was a
Bro.
Tony Hawk combo and a half. Where are you getting your momentum from?
Physics.
Maybe you're all about living on the edge.
Oh my god.
Either way, to progress, you gotta
Honestly,
earn those stars.
I'm liking the mix match that you can do from like going from like a biking, snowboarding, the wingsuit. Oh, wait.
What?
Okay.
Alright. Oh my god.
Now jets.
Guys,
Oh look,
you
it's
were
already a better
paragliding.
anthem. It's
You were
better
look-
anthem already.
Yeah.
All right, I get it. Sometimes you just want to explore and bathe
Yeah?
in nature.
I mean, the game's pretty, and I'm liking what I'm seeing.
No, I just want to face plant into the biggest mountain and fall
That's
all the way
right.
down.
Everything you do counts. Getting those stars.
Imagine, like, when you flop over, it'll be like in Skate 3.
Will abide.
They're treating this like
Awesome to do as you reach new milestones.
the crew with like cross-continental stuff, aren't they?
Red Bull Joyride.
Oh, is that right?
That's what it seems.
Oh, oh my god.
It's the biggest stage.
Dude,
Is that
this
a
is
real
fucking
trick?
SSX at this point.
Guess what?
I don't think that's a real trick.
Versus your friends.
I'm pretty sure a lot of this isn't real.
Oh no,
Mm-mm.
no,
No.
no, bro, you're about to die.
More events. Just more, okay? And a natural outdoor playground for you and your friends to enjoy. Any way that
French
you
fry,
want.
pizza. French fry,
French fry.
pizza.
Pizza.
When we say fun with everyone, we mean it.
Dude, bikes aren't supposed to be in the snow like this.
They are now.
Does this speak to you? Then
I mean, if you want
don't
a hot dog,
See the
ice
way that-
cream.
See the way that the bike is like, you know, shaking around like that in first person mode feels a little all too real, and I don't like it.
Yeah.
I can feel the adrenaline, the anxiety of, oh my god, if I turn ever so slightly, I'm gonna eat shit.
Okay, this is pretty cool. I like the jet pack.
This is kind of
Oh.
cool. Oh. Look, why with all the jets?
awaits you, Ryder. See you soon.
Hey, if you could slap a jet engine on something, why wouldn't you do it?
This game is going to be riddled with so much microtransactions just so you can look pretty, I'm pretty sure.
Don't keep the mountains waiting. Riders Republic is coming September 2nd,
Yes.
and you can pre-order now and
Just
claim your right
yes.
to rip.
I'm actually going to keep my eyes on
So
that.
you've seen
I
some
think
of our
that looked
favorite
pretty
Rainbow
alright.
Six operators
Yeah,
battling alien parasites.
I think so too.
But how's their day job going?
You know, Ever since Crimson Heist, we're still trying to clear all those pesky Flores drones off the map.
Are we gonna do Job Simulator but operator style?
Start, with Siege passing
I can't wait to check out as Ash.
a few weeks ago.
You know what? That'd be more interesting than what they're doing to the actual game at this point. I don't want to hear about another map rework or how they're just ruining the game more.
Bro, that's kind of sad.
I'm kind of turning against Siege the more that they quote-unquote fix it.
Look, we fixed it. This isn't what we want to fix, though. No, but it's fine. It's fixed.
You asked for this, right? I don't know, maybe like 3 pro players asked for this, but the rest of your community didn't ask for this.
That has supported this growth. So today
I'm kind of over with Siege at this point.
That will dramatically
Quality of life.
Okay.
With the community growing every
What,
day,
Operation
we've
Help
been hard at
2.0?
work finding ways to improve your ability to play with your friends and meet new
Well, they're gonna break Airplane next.
On June 30th, we are unifying our PC and
Crossplay.
cloud-based
Well, at least it's gonna be crossplay. Oh, thank God for Stadia! Yes! It lives!
Or PC will be able to queue into games together.
This is what we asked for, right?
Oh, but don't forget about Luna.
In early 2022, crossplay will be available
fuck?
between PlayStation and
wait, I know
Xbox
what that is
platform,
now.
and the
Cross-
Yeah, thank God for
will be
Luna.
available between all platforms.
Wait, but early 2022?
In
Fuck.
order to prepare and make sure they have a smooth launch.
Bringing these player bases together benefits everyone. It will finally allow you to play with your friends across different
I mean, if this means that we could play
It
with
also
Rain from
means
console,
that your
that'd be nice.
progression will now follow you.
Though, at the same time,
Finally.
that might be ugly.
We
Trying
know
to play with a
crossplay
PC
is a
crowd.
feature a lot of you has been anticipating.
Well, I mean, you'd be
And
playing
we're
like a little bit of
happy to see
everything,
enthusiasm
so...
its announcement has inspired.
Yeah.
Who knows, maybe at that point, maybe the Switch will have a port.
The awesome cosplays. The Rainbow Six community is the lifeblood.
That is a
of this
very
game.
cursed statement you just
We
said.
cannot thank you enough.
Well, remember, they might be coming up with like a 4K model one of these times where it's like, it can maybe do 4K in some games.
Here's a brand new
Either that or it'd have to
Oh,
be one of those games that get
Thunderbird,
streamed
the
to the
new
system,
Defender
kind of like Resident Evil 7 or
Check this
Alien
out.
Isolation. I don't know how the Overwatch port is on Switch.
Ready?
Ooh.
Years ago, I met a pilot.
Animation, I'm okay with this.
Saved my life.
Oh yeah, this is the Braider that might replace Doc.
Seeing this animation also reminded me that Ark is still getting an animation with Vin Diesel, and I'm actually really excited to see that.
That is mind-boggling, and
I
yeah,
want to see it. We have to watch it together.
Has many meanings.
I'm down.
Love, wisdom, bravery.
Suits you.
Listen, I need to get this bird in the air. You try to get some rest.
You're the boss.
They do a good job at building lore behind the characters on Siege. Though it sounds like they're starting to retcon a lot of stuff on it, and they're kind of doing the Overwatch thing now with their characters. It seems like they're mixing stuff up.
What's happening?
Oh,
Oh, that's not good.
you would be dead from that. The animation style is pretty cool.
It seems very inspired with like a little bit of rotoscope on it. Just a little.
Why don't
Yeah.
you ask her yourself?
Oh. Joins Team Nomad.
Starts next week.
New projects aren't
Okay.
the only things to be
That looked
excited
kind of
about this year.
cool.
Take a look
Yeah.
at the incredible updates.
I mean, it's
Nice.
not exactly a video game, but hey, you know what?
Teasing
I
the new
appreciate
operator.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles!
What? Turtles? What? Cowabunga! Wait, what?
Oh, they're going in Brawlhalla.
Brawlhalla?
Yeah, it's their, like, not Smash Bros, but it's Smash Bros game.
They're not, but it is Smash Bros. Gotcha.
Yeah, my god, they're still supporting For Honor.
How long?
Oh, Trackmania.
Trackmania. Okay, talk to me. I really want to get into Trackmania. I never had the chance to buy it. Is this Trackmania but Fall Guys?
Yeah, I was about to say, this is like Fall Guys or Wipeout now.
Bounce on what? Or drive. Or dive, sorry. I can't read.
Leonardo!
We're all Leonardo's cool.
Donatello!
Donatello's real cool.
Raphael!
Raphael's great.
And Michelangelo!
My God. He's the best.
Yes.
Oh, that attack was cool!
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. God, the new Corvette is such a gorgeous car. It's like my dream car. I would have liked to gotten into the crew more, but I don't want to do it without friend. Oh, right, they're bringing
more of Legion.
Aiden back. Oh, is this Wrench?
Oh, hey, yeah.
Oh.
I still gotta play the second game.
Second game's definitely better than the first one, I'd say.
It sounds like the characters are actually a joy to kind of listen to.
They definitely have more personality going on with them, and they the flow and movement. Oh,
experience to the latest teammate update.
Oh.
Ghost Recon Breakpoint keeps evolving.
Exactly. See what that last update. Jeez.
But that's not all. As 2021 marks the 20th anniversary of
We need to get back to Breakpoint. I want to see what the raids are like in that game.
Still many more surprises.
Yeah, you're right. I got to get back to it too.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Okay.
Just Dance has always been about connecting with friends and family.
All right, here we go. Are we getting another port for the Wii? I can't wait.
No.
Oh wait, is it going to be an open world game finally?
I think now's a good time to start checking my phone.
You know, now I think about it, Ubisoft is doing a lot of stuff with like the music crew. Like, you got your Marksmith, you got your Just Dance. I wonder how much money they're actually putting down to all these
singer, dancer, actor,
artists.
Director, and choreographer.
Yeah.
I am super excited.
They do a lot
My
of
song Nels Hair Hips Hills is going to be a part of Just Dance.
I mean, I just remember like how much money, like Activision had to put down when they had Guitar Hero, when they released like 4 or 5 games within like a year.
But that's not all. Oh no, for the first time ever, the Just Dance team and I are collaborating to give you an exclusive version of my song for Just Dance 2022. Girl, I don't dance, I work. I don't play,
Work it.
Alright, bro, I'm gonna be real with you. You're goddamn fabulous, and I love how you're owning to it. You're amazing, man. I love your charisma.
He's out there rocking it.
Just Dance has transformed millions of lives, and I hope that this song brings you all so much joy, whether you're dancing alone or with a group, to work out, or just to have fun.
I just glanced at the polls I put up.
You will absolutely see.
Oh, what poll?
I told people to grade the Ubisoft and Gearbox event.
They were written by yours truly, but I guarantee they are going to give people so much
The
confidence.
consensus is Ubisoft right now is sitting at B or D.
I hope you all have just as much interest in this track as I have.
Gearbox is overwhelmingly at an F.
You will have the opportunity to be a part of the
That sounds awful. I'm scared.
Basically 80% F right now on Gearbox.
Just check the link below.
Jesus Christ.
I cannot wait to see you all
Okay.
living your life and being the most fabulous you have ever been. I will see you all in Just Dance 2022.
You won't
Bro, I
see
love
me,
your smile.
but more power to
You have a lot of charisma, man, and you know what? I appreciate you.
Yes.
Wait, is it only on Switch now or something?
Really?
No, I can't. No, okay, we're good. And Stadia, thank fucking God.
It's what we always wanted. See, dreams do come true.
I'm scared of what I just saw on Twitter. Oh, I sent you what I just saw. I'm scared.
Oh no. Okay, Ubisoft. Okay. Nothing's loading.
Assassin's Creed. Okay.
Oh. Okay, now I see it.
Alright, don't say it out loud. We'll wait until after this.
Yeah. Maybe one day I'll play Valhalla. Honestly, I need to play all of them since Origin.
Really? I still want to play Origin and Odyssey because I really like the aesthetics and the time period of Odyssey, but also Egypt, dude.
You to thank for that.
Origin definitely interests me more. I like the Egypt setting.
Many of you.
Also, I also like the time period of like Valhalla and whatnot, but I'm also like, but if I want this, I'll just play God of War because I guess they're doing all that shit now.
Yeah, honestly, I couldn't help but think that. I wish Assassin's Creed at this point would just go with try a game set during the Wild West or World War One. Or
Wild West of like
American
Assassins.
Oh wait, we already
sounds
did the American
really cool.
It exists. There's a thing of that. Especially want to see the one assassin that's in Russia and he runs around on with rifles. Heck, I want to see Japan in Assassin's Creed, but that might just turn into Ghost of Tsushima.
I feel like Egypt, like you're literally a fucking ninja.
Yeah, that one might be too on the nose.
But I feel like at this point, most of these games are gonna feel like all samey, but the time period is just a little different, which some time period will probably work more than the others. I mean, hell, think of it this way. Remember, they did Pirates with 4. And yet, the big thing about that was the battling of the ships and sailing.
And funny enough, 4 is probably my favorite next to 2.
Allowing players to explore Ireland and battle a mysterious cult.
At least from what I've played so far.
The most I've played from Assassin's Creed was playing the multiplayer of, what was it, Brotherhood? That was the second, that was the game after 2, I believe, right?
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, the multiplayer of that game was so good, so fun. It was one of the games where I would not mind losing or winning.
And form strategic alliances in order to safeguard.
I'm so sorry, we're not talking about what we're seeing right here. It's just so, you know, interesting.
I don't know what to comment about it. I haven't played the game. You're just advertising an expansion to it to me, and my only thought is, looks pretty.
Honestly, I'm just thinking about like all the people that I know who may have played this game, and I'm drawing the biggest blank. And I know people who like Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
So it's like, what?
This game got discounted pretty fast.
Assassin's Creed has long focused on the exploration of history.
Same for Legion. Legion and Valhalla both got.
Yeah, but at the very least, I know Legion was like incredibly buggy when they first released it, like for the first like 2 months, give or take.
Yeah.
The team has crafted a new
I heard
experience.
Valhalla, the only thing that was wrong with it was like the Xbox Series X and S and the PS5 version were incredibly buggy at one point. That's about as much as I know for that. All the other versions were fine, I guess.
Whether you're an Assassin's Creed fan with a heart for history or a student looking to supplement your knowledge, the Discovery Tour Viking Age will have you covered. Assassin's Creed Valhalla doesn't stop here. For the
cool to
first time
sightsee,
on an Assassin's Creed title, we'll be supporting the game well into its 2nd year. Well, this year will be a very active year for the game.
This year will be a very active year while we release another Assassin's Creed game. So we can help ourselves to release another game after 1 year.
Oh boy.
Honestly, I think it would be the most meta shit if somehow they were able to sneak in Kratos just in one point in a quest or something.
Honestly, that's how you'd probably get a lot of sales right there. Sneak Kratos in.
I mean, just go look at Fortnite. How many people play because their favorite character was in there? Master Chief? Hell yeah.
Master Chief is now on PlayStation.
Now, you get Minecraft Steam in there. Basically, at this point, you basically got the entirety of like the 13-year-olds playing the game.
Honestly, yeah.
If you haven't
I don't know,
watched
put
the second season
Kiryu in
yet,
there.
Here's a look at what you've been missing before the upcoming season finale.
I feel like that I would say there's no way that would happen, but then I remember Ryu and Chun-Li is in it. So you know what? Anything goes.
Yeah.
I was emotionally manipulated.
What's the difference? Wait, what is this?
That's it. Accept.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. It's
Mythic Quest.
Yeah.
Oh, right, Apple TV Plus. Okay.
I think it's a TV show about game devs.
Emotionally manipulated us.
What's the difference?
Okay.
Next is an exclusive look at a new
I mean, I pushed a lot of stuff saying, like, oh, it's probably not going to be that great. And then Castlevania decided to come out and say, no, we're the fucking best.
And on demand July 2nd.
It's so bizarre to me that they're doing a movie of this.
Director of Werewolves Within.
And I'm
Werewolves Within. What is this?
Werewolves Within was a VR game on. Well, I know it was on PlayStation VR. It's kind of like a.
Check it out.
How do I put it? Guess Who type of game.
Oh, really?
Probably tanked.
Or I guess Among Us, to really boil it down. Someone's a werewolf and you gotta figure out who it is.
Isn't there a board game like that too?
Probably.
There's probably like a lot of iterations actually. I think, what was it, Town of Salem is probably what I'm thinking of.
I don't know.
I don't know, I'm sure it's probably different from just werewolves though for that one, but still.
It's one of you.
Oh. Okay, well, look, we don't understand. Could you just please come out?
I'm afraid I can't do that, Ranger Wheeler. You could be one of them.
One of what?
Werewolf.
A what?
Werewolf.
Couldn't you just say fucking werewolf, dude?
Something's wrong.
Yeah, like a normal person.
Also, there's a dead body under your porch.
So are these gonna look like werewolves, or are you just gonna do a really, really stupid Wolfman design?
I'm gonna go get a croissant.
Out of curiosity, who is packing? We having a good old-fashioned sleepover. With guns, though. With guns, yes.
Okay.
That's a big irritation ever.
I'd give it a watch. I wouldn't say no to it.
Not littering, I'm just excited.
Not judging, just watching it.
Could be funny. Who knows?
Follow Mythic Quest on Apple TV Plus. And be sure to catch Werewolves Within this summer.
Sorry, I don't have enough money to spend $3,000 on an Apple product.
No hero story is complete without a great.
You don't have $3,000 for a 2-year-old phone that's already behind?
When it comes to memorable villains,
Maybe if I make 20 different payments of my life.
Oh my god. Okay, Far Cry. Okay, now you have my attention again.
Alright, I want to know. How is this game looking?
Abuela, what the hell I'm gonna do with baseball cards?
Do you have any idea what these are worth? Let us through.
Marco, always making new friends.
Danny, you're late. Where's Alejo?
He gave up his ticket for his family.
Bullshit. Alejo is an orphan.
Alejo's not going anywhere anymore. Come on, Marco. Let them on.
Vamos.
Good man.
Get out of boxing now.
Okay, I think I get why people are saying that the models of the characters are looking funky. I think it's the lighting hitting them is looking a little weird.
Gracias.
Don't worry
I
about
don't know, I don't think I've really noticed yet.
That's all I've got.
It seem okay.
This isn't right, Danny. We should be
I don't know, it's just something that is off that I think people are saying about it. I just can't exactly put it.
We survive.
The Uncanny Valley.
Same as the Academy.
Maybe that's what I'm feeling.
I'm pretty sure she's the main character on the right in the orange shirt. Oh, they're trying to escape like a... What I guess is more or less like a fictional version of Cuba or something. A dictator. And I'm guessing they're getting boarded. Y'all about to get executed, ain't you?
Remember, no Cubans.
Oh boy.
Before he was El Presidente, mi papa loved to fish. We would go out on a boat, just like this. And we would
It's
catch
you.
the fish. And then
You recognize the actor, don't you?
he would say it's not always about your stomach.
No.
Oh, we need to get you caught up on more Mando then.
Except when he caught a big, fat, juicy.
It's the guy who acted as Moff Gideon.
To let that fish go.
Oh, right. Okay, I got you.
I've caught a very big fish today. Haven't I, Diego? Diego!
No way.
I have caught you, mijo. Now it's time to bring you home.
I don't want this anymore, Papa.
We have no choice.
Let them go.
Oh dear.
They can work. Make Viviro.
Truth or lies?
Truth.
They could be good workers. They could help rebuild paradise. But if you wanted them to live, you would have never set foot on this fucking boat. 13 years old. And Diego has such compassion for his people. These fish, we will catch and release.
So set the boat on fire and let him swim back.
I told you, no Cubans.
There's no happy endings in Far Cry. Oh god, that's checking with my eyes.
Another disturbing lesson.
A little, yeah.
I don't like that.
To his son Diego as he grooms him to become the future ruler of Yara.
Honestly,
the most important part of crafting a Far Cry villain,
I think what I'm more interested in is if it's going to feature co-op.
It's that there's someone that could sit across from you at the dinner table.
I mean, the other games did, right?
That everything they believe,
5 and 4 did,
no matter how
and
twisted or
New Dawn
horrifying, could be absolutely true. That's the secret to Anton's power, and we couldn't
We'll
be
see if he's
prouder
a
to have him join the Far Cry family.
good villain.
Now, when creating Anton, we had quite a lot to live up to. Because when you think Far Cry, you think about its rich legacy of villains.
We think Voss, like plain and simple. Maybe Pagan
Only
Man.
Voss. Pagan Man was kind of cool. I like his outfit. He has style.
What gets me about Pagan Men the most was that he was right. He was like probably the best leader of the country because boy, the ending of 4 gets really jacked up.
It is time to see the other
What are you talking about? The ending of 4 is if you wait for 10 minutes and you go spread your father's ashes, and you're like, okay, everything's good. Let's go have fun. Let's shoot some guns. Best ending ever.
How silly of me. Yes. Yes.
I can't believe I paid $60 for like a 20-minute game. Wow.
My, what a happy family.
Oh?
RJ, tell your mother and sister to...
What?
Are we doing some bullshit around here? I mean, I'm for it. What?
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 You are Voss. Okay.
Are we playing as these villains in Purgatory?
I too am a king
who
isn't afraid to slaughter to get what he wants.
Are they gonna be put together
Whoa.
to like, oh, gross.
I don't want to play as this loser.
Then I will not waste it.
So are they like teaming up, or are they technically versus against one another?
These might be DLC campaigns. I'm definitely interested in what's going on with Voss. Oh my god, that was the John Wick 3 kill.
That was pretty good.
What the?
Season pass. Of course. Also including.
Is this Blood Dragon? Blood Dragon? Is Blood Dragon in it?
Is it like Blood Dragon HD remastered or something?
What is it?
Oh? Okay, but what about it? Is it like high definition or something? Or is it just being thrown in? All right.
What about
That's
it?
all the answer. That's it. That's all you know.
Excited for you all to check out this next game.
You bastards.
I can't wait to get my hands on this.
We know you guys having a hard time deciding if you want to pick up $70 game, but now we made it $100 because we put something in there that you guys like. Vaughn and Blood Dragon. Or I'm sorry, not Vaughn. Voss. Wait. Are they having a sequel? Are they having a sequel? Oh! Wait!
This game
is
was
actually cool.
actually pretty fun.
The game is actually really good, yes.
I really enjoyed it.
I haven't finished it, but I'm actually really excited to see what's going on here.
Same. Definite same. What?
Are they going to space?
Oh, no. Oh, that's kind of cute.
Oh, I'm sick. Never mind. I don't think I want a sequel anymore. God, the Mario characters look so good and how Ubisoft rendered them. It looks great. I mean, I'm sure Nintendo's having a pitch in to help with that and everything, but still, they look good.
Yeah.
Not so much about that.
Well, I think it looks fine. I just can't get over the fact it's a crossover. This is such a bizarre thing to me.
They call Peach a badass princess. How dare they?
This is so freaking weird, man. Give Mario
Honestly,
a gun.
I'm hoping they put like other Nintendo character games in this to mix it up a little bit. Like, could you imagine like if they do Samus or if they do like Star Fox? Oh, well, I mean.
Oh, is that what's her face?
Roselia, yeah.
Yeah, Roselia.
I'm liking how they're capturing her to be like that, but I'm still very wary of. Okay. Okay. That was pretty good. I feel the energy of this Roselia right here.
You look like something out of Ninjago. Oh. Okay. Can we just please give Mario a game where he's just dual-wielding locks?
I think we might have a problem with that.
No, Nintendo would be fine with that. Bow and arrow. I need more of an XCOM fix, so this game will be good for that.
Sparks of Hope.
Alright.
Interesting.
I'm down.
I can fuck with this.
Yeah.
The whole team.
Oh, you're the guy who presented the first one years ago?
Can't wait for
You're a sweet dude if you are.
It's fair to say that we did something quite surprising with the concept of Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom battle. And for this project...
Yeah, you made a surprisingly really good game.
Yeah.
Hi everyone. Mario and the Rabbids.
Oh my god, look at that gun! Oh, well.
And I'm so excited to be back as well.
There we go.
To unveil our new project, Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. We are diving back into this unique crossover with even bigger
I wasn't actually
ambition,
expecting a sequel to
expanding
this
our
to
universe
happen.
on a major scale.
I love the rolling
This
of your
time it's
R's,
not
my
just the
man.
Mushroom Kingdom. There is
Can
an
you roll
entire
yours like that?
galaxy to save. To do so, you will
That's a
lead
secret.
a brave yet
Show
reckless
us.
team
Show
of
us your
unique
secrets.
heroes, including some fresh faces like Rabbids Rosalina and
How
other
dare you.
surprises. On their quest to repel
Then
evil
across the
galaxy, their spaceship will bring them from planet to planet. They will be facing a
Could you imagine they get to like the planet with like Kirby and then suddenly they're in the Kirby zone?
our heroes encountered before.
I wonder if that's the thing. They go to like different Nintendo planets and they get like a whole different aesthetics of what they're fighting against.
That would be cool if they did that.
I mean, if they're already this close to Nintendo, yeah. Well, then they got to worry about like HAL and all the other like developers and stuff for that crap. But still,
well, I mean, they're already in space, going to other dimensions. It looks like they may as well jump the ship all the way and let's go meet Star Fox. Let's go meet Captain Falcon, Metroid, and Legend of Zelda.
After the tremendous
oh, that looked weird.
Mario plus Rabbids
That threw me off.
The entire team
Yeah.
was moved
Same
by the
here.
amazing reception from players.
I like it, but damn, that threw me off.
By the love we felt for this unexpected team up. We know we've been off the radar for a while
See?
now, as we wanted to take the time.
I don't
needed
see.
to
Oh, we.
please cross over to the next level. It's not just a new story with new enemies, new heroes. Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope has big ambitions. It introduces new action elements into the mix that will push the boundaries of tactical games even further. That being said, we also wish to offer an easy-to-play experience for all players, yet hard to master for those of you that are willing to take the challenge. And you'll be able to experience this cosmic adventure exclusively on the Nintendo Switch. We can't wait to tell you more about the game soon.
Exclusively on Xbox.
And we cannot wait for you.
You know, I'm wondering like this is also like going to be tied into like when they release like the new Switch and stuff. Gameplay sneak preview, pre-alpha footage. Ooh, we're actually gonna get footage.
Looks like it.
All right, cool. Yeah, it looks like a Switch game. All right.
Nope. XCOM drop in.
Okay, so you can kind of explore just like in the old game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh. Oh, so it's like a random battle? Oh, you can move
what?
around a little bit more. What? Okay.
They changed it up.
They kind of... Oh. Yo, man, I fuck with this. Yeah, alright. I'm cool. I'm cool with this.
Whoa.
Why? Hi. Hello. Okay. Alright, I'm ready to grade Ubisoft. This is an A. It's A plus right there, my man.
Oh my gosh.
This game is sparking my hope.
That was not what I expected the gameplay to turn into there with the combat, but hey, I enjoyed the first one. I'll play that.
Let's check in with our CEO.
Okay, I'm ready to see a lot more of this game when they want to show off more. Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Hi everyone. As you have
Hello.
seen, we have a fantastic and diverse lineup of games coming soon.
Did
and
we?
This is just the beginning. Thanks to all the teams at Ubisoft for what they achieved, and for always striving to deliver the best possible game experiences. I'm humbled by their resilience, energy, and collaboration, especially during what has been a challenging year. I'm also proud of our industry's ability to bring together millions of players from around the world to share memorable experiences and moments of joy. This is one of the real powers of video games, and it is what motivates everyone at Ubisoft to
You
do
know,
our
that's
best.
cool and all, but
Finally, my sincere
Leave
thanks
Splinter
to
Cell.
the players.
You're already asking a little too
Appreciate the
much.
trust you place in us.
I
Your
acknowledge
involvement
Sam's
in our games
existence
communities keeps
outside
them
of
growing and vibrant.
any game but his own.
We want
Whoops.
to create original,
Sorry, all you get is
enriching,
Breakpoint. Look,
long-lasting
Sam Fisher,
game
he's there.
worlds.
Now we're gonna
And your
go back to
contributions,
dormant for the next 10 years.
feedback, and support
Oh no, it's not just
make it
Breakpoint.
possible. We
He's
also
also in
hope
Wildlands,
that
he's in
some of the
Siege,
biggest
he's in
names
a
in
mobile
entertainment
game.
trust
Oh, and he's
our
getting his own
creative
Netflix
teams to
series,
develop
but
games
a video
within their
game.
universes.
Oh, buddy, buddy,
example,
buddy.
you just saw
Why would Sam
Mario
ever be in his own video
Rabbids
game?
Sparks of Hope.
Do you know they're
In
gonna get ready to
collaboration
release
with
the new
Nintendo.
game on the N-Gage?
Everyone's favorite Mario and
Oh
Rabbids
yeah, how
characters
silly of me.
return for an all-new adventure.
I thought it would do better on Stadia or Luna, though.
Great partnerships. There is one more
Nah,
exciting
we're going
thing
ooh yeah with this
we
one.
would like to show you today. It is a glimpse of the amazing journey.
Oh, is this that game
in one of the
that got
most
leaked like
beautiful
last year?
but dangerous places of all. Brought to life
I think I already
by
know
the
what this
latest
is.
version of our Snowdrop engine. I'm
Snowdrop
excited to
engine.
share this first look with you now. Enjoy.
This is what I think
Alright,
it
what
is.
is it?
Is it a certain thing with blue people? Yes.
Look at all that foliage. That looks nice.
Yeah, well, this is Ubisoft we're talking about. So
Yeah, they do. If they have enough money to
It
license
is.
music, they have enough. Oh my god, it is?
Huh. Alright.
Huh. They're actually gonna make this a game.
Good
I mean, I guess
question,
that's kind
though.
of cool. I actually kind of liked the movie when it came out.
I liked Avatar. It was a really cool movie.
I thought it was alright. And then again, this is coming from a guy who's not an outgoing for movies or whatnot, so, you know, I watch whatever I see, and most of the time it's fine, but
Yeah.
I find Avatar interesting enough to where if it becomes a video game, I think there's probably a lot they can probably do with it, especially with exploring a nice-looking planet. Look, you already spent, like, what, $500 million to, like, digitalize it to a movie? You might as well spend it on a video game.
Yeah. I can't help but imagine Avatar video game's gonna be something like, I don't know, Ark and Horizon Zero Dawn gameplay.
I can see something like that, but I also see, like, you probably gotta, like, quote-unquote jack into your, like, your avatar if they're gonna do, like, how they did in the movie, where you're the human and you just link up to one of the avatars.
Yeah.
And I wonder if your character dies, you just unlink and then you link up to a new character then, or...
Maybe.
No, actually, no, if that character dies, don't you die as a human as well? I could be wrong.
Can't remember. I think the pain that they feel as their avatar, they feel in real life, or in their human bodies.
Well, like, if they, like, break a leg on their avatar, would their leg be broken as well as a human? Wait, no, that doesn't matter, cause... Right, because the guy was actually paraplegic, but he can use the legs again because he was linked up to an avatar.
Yeah.
Right, okay. That still doesn't answer my question, but I guess we'll see with what they got going on here. It's probably, you're just an avatar, that's probably what it is.
Probably.
Frontiers of Pandora.
You're gonna have people
Thank
want to play
God,
the human
Stadia!
side on that game.
Oh, fuck yeah, Stadia. That's all we need.
Right. Okay, so I guess this is the wrap-up now of Ubisoft show.
You and I are gonna tear shit up!
Discover. Oh.
So I think they are just gonna, like, put it all into, like, a little thing, so it's, like, upgraded, basically.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll probably look nice. Maybe it'll, like, for the newer consoles, they'll introduce ray tracing, maybe?
Awesome.
What are they doing here?
What are they doing here?
We should have teamed up on 5, man.
I think I have 4?
I've got 4 on PS4. I don't think I have on PC though.
Shit. Oh,
Ubisoft Plus.
Yes.
Everyone's doing a subscription service.
Even all the devs that joined us
Everyone.
What's new with Ubisoft?
Everyone wants to make easy money off Twitter.
You know that's nice and all, but you realize when there's so many subscription services, we can only afford like maybe 1 or 2 at most. What's gonna be so special about yours that makes us choose you over everyone else?
And teamed up with our favorite man in overalls?
Like
They got Blood Dragon.
Don't go anywhere.
Doesn't Game Pass have that too?
Bye, y'all.
Yeah, but Ubisoft does.
I don't know about that one, Chief. Okay, well, I guess that concludes... Yep, it's post-show stuff now. Okay, so let's mute this. Let's begin the actual talks now of... What do you think about what you just saw?
Okay, one very important question I gotta ask you before we really get this done. Do you say it as Ubisoft, or do you say it as a Ubisoft?
Well, I mean, after that show, we do be soft.
I'm a little soft, only a little.
Yeah. I
there was a couple...
tend to call him Gooby Soft in recent years.
Gooby.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a terrible show. It wasn't really a bad show. It's just, I didn't feel that rush, that excitement that I do each year from E3 this time around. I just felt, you know?
I don't know if that's because like everything that's been going on, especially for a whole year, where everyone's basically just kind of been like at home. So if they're developing games, they're at their studios to, like, you know, be the most productive that they could be, or having people actually watching over one another close eye and being able to relay and do stuff a lot faster. But they got to kind of tone it down and, you know, be at a more of a brisk pace than a, you know, running speed that they used to. But I don't know, considering also the games that they've also been putting out a whole lot. I know for Ubisoft, again, I've said it before, that I kind of keep my expectations of them, like, very, very low. Any games I even think about them that I have high hopes for, like back in the Dreamcast days with my favorite RPG games being Evolution. That's like, Ubisoft, yeah, they make cool games sometimes, sure. And now it's just like, you know, we're dancing again.
Honestly, I just feel like they're retreading the same ground so much anymore, and it's just, they don't bring enough innovation to the table these days. And what they do...
You telling me that buying time savers isn't a great way to progress in a game?
Oh no, who would have thought? That, and either their game comes out, they have to do a whole bunch of bug fixes and stuff, and, you know, get into the state it should have released in, and then stop chopping up the content so wildly. Or they just turn it into a live service game that they eventually start turning into the villain.
Maybe they haven't been for the last few years.
They may as well have been.
I know.
I can't stand
I'm
what
taking
they're
a lot
doing
of
to Siege.
I'm taking a lot of jabs at this crap and everything, but it's just, yeah, like I said, Ubisoft, it doesn't really excite me a whole lot. Like, even though the small amount of excitement that I had for, like, Watch Dogs Legion, because what you could do in that, the only thing that was really tied me in is that you could be a granny.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh yeah, that's cool, that's worth $60, sure, LOL, memeing it up. And the game comes out, we get all these issues and everything, I'm just like, you know what? I don't think it's worth being a granny right now. Not just yet.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna get it unless you don't. If you don't get it, then I feel no reason to, unless I'm giving it for, like, free.
Bro, we got like 20 other Ubisoft games we barely even played.
Well, not to knock on them, because, I mean, Breakpoint's genuinely fun. I genuinely do enjoy Division 2. That one's fun, but I don't know. Out of this whole show, what jumped out at me was, we all knew what was coming. These are all games that were basically leaked or we've gotten trailers of earlier. I mean, Rainbow Six Extraction looks alright. I think 1v3 is very strange. Full crossplay though is a huge plus. Very huge.
Does it really take that long for crossplay to actually happen? I mean, I know there's like a lot of licensing and crap and everything. I'm pretty sure the biggest struggle they must be having right now is PlayStation, considering they're like, you know, crossplay, oh heck no, we don't want that.
Yeah, PlayStation's freaking idiots for how they're handling crossplay. I can't get over how stupid they are on that issue. There's literally no legitimate reason to act like the way they are about it. no valid excuse. But that's a whole different other can of worms. But yeah, the Rainbow Six Quarantine, definitely wasn't what I expected after having played the Operation Chimera. I thought it was going to be more in line with that, but it still looks interesting. I want to play it with you and Red Shirt and hopefully our PC buddies too. So it's got my attention.
Remember, only up to 3 people can be playing at once, so that's the only, like, sad thing about that, is that if you got more than 2 friends, oh no. Lucky for me, I have none.
That's the head scratcher on that whole ordeal, but Extraction, yeah, I got my eye on it. We'll see what happens when it releases, because I don't know if I want to jump right away on a pre-order for something like that. There's just been too many, you know, flops, or the game just drops in a bad state it shouldn't be in, so we'll just see what happens there.
I'll keep my eye on it. Like, I like Chimera, and, you know, just playing the base game of, like, Rainbow Six Siege is fine enough. I can pick it up and play for a little bit with buddies and be like, this is a great game. Or be like, I realize I suck at this game. But I still fuck with the game every once in a while. It's still cool. Capcat. Can't say no to Capcat. Capcat is in the game! Never mind, I don't want to play anymore.
A very sound, reasoning. But, what else?
I want the fellas who's a Capcan fan over here. Who can but Capcan, y'all?
Of course. Following after that, the only other things that jumped out at me from that entire show was the Riders Republic seemed pretty cool, but I don't know if that's what I want to jump on right away. I like the idea of it, I like the concept and what they showed, but
I feel like the only sports game that I would even, like, dip my toe into are, like, the slightly more arcade kind of, like, games like that from, like, you know, Tony Hawk, shoot, I'm actually blanking out. Yeah, Tony Hawk, and also Tony Hawk. Those games are cool. Wait, SSX, they used to be a thing, and then EA killed them.
As EA does with everything good in life, they murder it and throw it into their massive graveyard of other games and companies that didn't deserve to die, but let's not turn into that rabbit hole.
My only question is, I hope that there's going to be at least some sort of, like, decent little soundtrack that they're going to have in the game for that. Maybe not on par for, like, SSX 3 or, like, Tony Hawk Underground, but I want to have something there that at least be catchy enough to kind of, like, listen to.
I mean, they should. Hopefully they would, but hopefully in the very least you can at least have a Spotify playlist you can make for it or something.
It was a game that was a big positive in my eye, and I'm actually really interested, and I want to see a lot more into it. At the very least, we saw a little bit of, like, what gameplay is probably going to look like, so I'm happy that they showed up a little bit of that, and not just be, like, cinematic of, like, look how cool this looks, isn't that cool? Yeah! See you next year!
Yeah, that actually got the real excitement pumping, was seeing, like, the bike gameplay and then the jets and then snowboarding like that. That's where the real success and interest came from, was getting to see
I wanted to yell out tricky in some of those moves.
Totally. So that one was a pretty cool to see once they actually showed the gameplay itself, but after that, Far Cry 6 definitely grabs my attention. Just, it seems like they're might try to do something a little bit different with this one. Whatever that was with bringing the villains back and their own stories definitely made me raise an eyebrow. I really want to try getting my hands on that just to play Pagan Men and Voss's whatever that is, their purgatory or hell or whatever it is.
I'm just hoping they don't accidentally do something where they might accidentally ruin the villains, and then suddenly it's like, when you think of Far Cry 3 now, you think of what they did for, it's like, oh, but remember, this is also part of his story, and this leads up to Far Cry 3, and you're like, well, now that I know that, I don't much care for Voss anymore. I think he's dummy dookie head.
I'm pretty sure that's after they're already dead, because of the way he was interacting with Jason and all the things that they were saying. That that was pretty much like after death, I think. At least that's what they made it seem like. So.
Either way, I'm just worried that they're not going to do like justice, or they only brought him up only for the sentiment of trying to sell the season pass. So it's like, oh, they're here. It's like, cool, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like how I feel with like that Resident Evil like reverse that they're doing. It's like, oh, Leon Kennedy, Nemesis, go fight against one another. It's like cool, but game's not cool, I guess.
I completely forgot about even touching that for the review. Oops.
Is that even out? Or didn't they say like it'll come out a little later after Resident Evil 8?
I honestly have zero clue. I really don't know.
I mean, if it's been out, if we've known nothing about it, that's scary.
Yeah. Really quick, to touch on also Blood Dragon 3. Were you doing teasing me with that? That is like one of your best entries in that entire series.
Considering later on they showed off like a small little snippet of Far Cry 3, 4, and 5, I'm assuming that maybe it'd be really weird they do a season pass of like, oh, here's the old games, we're just gonna throw it into Far Cry 6, but with this new Lightning engine and whatever. I don't know.
Who knows? That might be something they try to pull there.
Could be. No, that part was. I think that was part of the Ubisoft Plus. I might be wrong on that. I don't know. I'm still a little confused as to why they throw them off like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and the Rabbids game. I mean,
that was the one surprise that threw me off, and like I was not expecting that. And that was, like I said, that was a big plus for me. I really like the original game. I'm so glad they got contracted to do a sequel. I'm very happy for that.
Oh yeah, that one was a very pleasant surprise, because I remember, dogging on the original when they first showed it off, but after actually playing it, and it's like, wow, this is a good, similar to XCOM styled game, and it was actually charming and cute and fun. So
you were dogging on the game?
I remember not being very impressed with it. I'm like, why would you make such a crossover like this? This is dumb. But then I just threw my hands up in the air and played it, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I love it. It was fun. This is a cool crossover. Gameplay's fun. They made both Mario characters and the Rabbids pretty entertaining, and it came together in a wonderful amalgamation. So,
you know what? Yeah, that's fair. I guess once you actually sit down and actually play the game, or like if you start seeing the gameplay of the game, you're like, oh, okay, XCOM, Mario, sure, why not? And then you start playing, and you're like, oh, fuck, this is competent.
Yeah. So I gotta hand it to them, and they made it seem interesting enough from their little trailer. But
I want to know how the music's going to be like in the game, because I know with the first one, I actually had a lot of soundtracks of the game that sounded really great and epic.
Oh yeah, they were pretty good on the original game. There was some hits on that.
Hell yeah.
Other than that, unfortunately, that just feels like all the highlights in itself. I don't have much to say about the Rocksmith thing other than that can be handy. The just mishmash of DLC and future content that they just shoved in our faces, I literally felt zero interest towards any of that. Alright, and the Avatar reveal, which I don't really know what to say about the Avatar reveal. I'm willing to listen, but you need to throw more at me.
I'm one of those people where I kind of want to sit myself back until I want to see like gameplay of the game. That's when I'll actually start looking into it and be like, okay, am I excited for what I'm seeing here? You can make a game look as pretty and as epic or like as infinite as it could be, but then if you start showing like a not so good looking HUD and not great character movement or like what you do in the game, if it seems, you know, monotony and just collecting random crap as an Ubisoft game would be, that what's the point of having something like that? That's like another Assassin's Creed 2.0, 3.0, but it's in Pandora.
Pretty much. Honestly, yeah, that's like a spot-on way to put that.
Are you also telling me you're not excited for those Apple TV Plus, you know, movies, or shows or stuff?
Don't even bother including that in E3, please. For real, nope. The only thing that I might have been interested in getting a tease about was the Splinter Cell anime, which, at the same time, a lot of people are just more upset by because why are you still not making a sequel to that? You're doing Sam dirty, but
I mean, what we're seeing right now is something I'm interested in. The what is it, Thunderbird? Or
this is just a teaser for the character being put into the game. That's all this
That's not an actual animation? Fuck.
No, this is an actual animation. It's just, here's our next operator, and that's it.
Damn it.
Yeah. So, just to go ahead and wrap this up nicely for Ubisoft's end of things, what would you rate their show?
If I'm to be absolutely honest, I'm going to reel it back to what I am. I kept my expectations low to Ubisoft because there's not a lot of games that's coming out of them that I would actually jump out and like immediately get. The games that they do have out, I'm sure it fits the crowd there. Like you got your Assassin's Creed, you got your Watch Dogs, you got those collectathon games that I'm sure a lot of people put a lot of time in. The 1 or 2 games that they buy, and then that's the one that they play for. So they got their niche field. That's fine enough. Go buy your time savers. It'll save you like the 40 hours of gameplay you needed to level up 3 times to progress through the story. Fine. The few games that I was interested in, I am at least more towards the positive of what I want to see of. And the games that I was interested in was the games that I got a little bit of gameplay out of, such as the Mario Rabbids. We had a tiny bit of a teaser on that, which is different from the original game. So I'm excited to see a little bit more in that. I want to see more of that. The Riders game, I'm excited for because the few sports games that I can get into, arcade or not, this is the one where I actually want to see a lot more. Again, we saw a tiny bit of gameplay on there, so at least I can say, oh yeah, I can fuck with this. I can do this. This thing's fine. Everything else was just kind of like, okay, it's there, or I appreciate the effort, or like, not again. So, I think at the end of all that, with what I've seen, and yeah, you know what, I don't care about the Apple TV Plus or shit on there, so it's whatever. I think with the few things I've seen, I want to say it's a very, very solid C. I think that's even with me being probably a little too nice to them with this. I probably should be more like a C-, but I don't know. I'm excited for the Rabbids game, so C.
I actually have to say the feeling is very mutual there. I was gonna slap a C on this too. I went into this with low expectations, and at least I found a few things that really got me perking up and smiling a few times. So at the end of this, yeah, I think C is C minus is a very fair grade to give their performance here today. Just hopefully the games will deliver that they did show off, and we'll see some cool stuff here in the future coming out of them. Looking forward to getting my hands on some of these games like Quarantine and Far Cry, and I wouldn't mind seeing more of Riders Republic, so all in all, yeah. Unless you got anything else to say, I'd say that wraps up our thoughts and feelings on Ubisoft's E3 2021.
Nah, that's everything I gotta say. I'm going back to my Diet Coke.
Alright, everyone. Well, you heard it here. That's basically what we have to say on this year's show. So, we'll pick up with Gearbox, and hopefully tomorrow, or depending on whenever this gets uploaded, be right on Xbox and all the other shows and getting some cool stuff. So stay tuned and we'll see you there. Bye bye, everyone.
See ya.